In less than 1 week, Chicagoans will join more than 100 Holocaust survivors to promote Holocaust education and remembrance.
The United States Holocaust Memorial Museum is hosting the What You Do Matters Chicago Luncheon. The event invites people to come together as a community and create a future that is better than the past. Kim Schwachman joins us with more. Kim, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you're the co-chair of this incredible event that's coming up. Can you tell us about Chicago's connection to the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum in D.C.?
Sure. So, yes, the museum is a national museum, but Chicago and the Midwest region has a very strong connection to it. A number of Chicagoans are founding members of the National Museum, and hundreds of Chicagoans are very tied to it and come every year to support this incredible effort.
So you and your husband are co-chairing this event together. You've been working for almost a year to put this together. How did you get involved, and why is it especially important right now?
So interestingly enough, we've been supporting the museum for years just because we feel their work is incredible and we ought to and need to support it. But a number of years ago, my husband and I, Perry, we traveled to Rwanda with the museum. And it struck me, like, why does the U.S. Holocaust Museum want to take a group of Chicago Jews to Rwanda? And what I came to learn was that the message was, we can't just stand up for what happened in the Holocaust. We can't just stand up for Jews. We have to stand up for humanity. So you need to come and bear witness and see the atrocities of what happened in Rwanda. And again, so that the lessons of the Holocaust and in other places, that can't be repeated. And from then on, I was immensely committed, and we traveled this past November with our two daughters, and we had a very meaningful visit where we did an unveiling of our family's name on the Holocaust Museum wall, but also an immersive 3-day experience of what exactly the kind of work that the museum does, and we were absolutely just struck by the gravity of how much they do.
Kind of delve into What You Do Matters. That's what it's entitled. What does that mean?
I mean, I think that all of us bear responsibility to stand up for what is wrong and what needs to be corrected in our world. And honestly, while it's important for Jews all over the world to stand together and show unity at this time, I would say maybe even more importantly, we need our allies. We need our non-Jewish friends and allies to stand with us against what's going on. I mean, since October 7th and the immense tragedy that occurred there, and even over the last couple of days, what we learned about the 6 hostages that were recently murdered in Gaza, we need everyone to stand together. And every single person, whether you speak one-on-one to somebody or you speak in front of a group or you share your views on social media, every single thing that we do matters. And it's not just incumbent about us, but it's incumbent about everyone to stand together and do something.
Can you talk about why, especially now then, an event like this is so important, where you're having this national museum with a presence here in Chicago, bringing people together with that purpose?
I think now more than ever, again, back to the events of October 7th, how constantly things are being questioned. That didn't happen. You know, that was, some kind of conspiracy theory. There are lies and disinformation and misinformation all over the place. The museum's charter is not just remembrance of the Holocaust, but truth. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the Holocaust Museum represents truth, and we need to push back against hate. We have to push back against disinformation and misinformation. And again, the truth is under attack. And I think the museum and their expertise are in the best position to help combat that.
Let's talk about some of the highlights that are going to be happening at this event. There's going to be some special guests and also a special honoree, too.
Yeah, so Mitch Albom, we're fortunate to have him as our keynote speaker. I mean, many people know him from Tuesdays with Morrie, but his most recent novel is The Little Liar, which is just an exceptional piece about during World War II and the experience of a child during the Holocaust. So he'll be just fantastic, and I'm especially excited and moved by the fact that we're going to be honoring Trixie Muchman. Trixie is a 91-year-old Holocaust survivor. She's written an incredible memoir, Never to Be Forgotten. And nobody is more deserving than Trixie. She speaks to groups. Even at her age today, she continues to just support the museum, and education is essential, and she's right out in front of it. So again, nobody more deserving than Trixie.
And she's a Chicagoan who will be getting the National Leadership Award
Yes.
at the conference.
Yes.
Amazing. And there are still seats available. People
Absolutely.
can join in.
People can come next week on September 9th for the actual museum luncheon. Again, biggest fundraiser of the year for the museum, so it's incredibly important. People can go to the website and donate and go to the museum. So while the museum is doing incredible outreach, education outreach throughout the country with educators and in different remote spots of the country, they also have this incredible bricks and mortar institution with artifacts and firsthand accounts from survivors. So if someone's in DC, go see the museum. It's an incredibly meaningful experience.
Kim, thank you so
Yeah.
much. We appreciate
Great
you
work.
being here.
Thank
The
you.
What You Do Matters luncheon, again, is next Monday, September 9th. For information, just head to ushmm.org. You can also find them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.